Welcome back. It's time for Hometown Retirement Specialist Money Monday. Our guest is Chrissy Grigoropoulos. She is the founding attorney at Grigoropoulos Law Group, PLLC, and author of Ladyshark, How to Make Millions in Your 30s. Chrissy, welcome.
Thank you so much for having me, Casey. How you doing?
I'm doing great. I'm so excited to talk to you. I'm definitely not in my 30s, but how do I become a millionaire?
Why not? It's never a bracket or requirement.
Awesome. Well, tell us a little bit about yourself and how you became the author of Ladyshark.
Sure. So a little bit about myself. Obviously, I'm an attorney. I'm an author now as well. I finished high school when I was 16, college when I was 19.
Wow.
So I was, always a little bit advanced when it came to getting done with the school process because, as everyone knows, the process takes forever. But here we are. I wasn't always an entrepreneur. I started working for other law firms where I honed in on experience and things of that nature and really wanted to rule the world. So my father's a great inspiration for me and always pushed me to try to be my own boss and, try to be the best at everything. And it's been fruitful. It's been a journey for sure. I always say it's a never-ending journey, and it's always a destination per se that you'll achieve one day, but that day will never come because you just want to keep growing.
Some of us don't have the same sense of drive as you, and we might not have the same support system. So how are you helping to empower women and find that within themselves?
So it's definitely difficult. There's always going to be self-doubt with women, but you can't put yourself in a box the way a lot of times society wants to. So as long as you have that little fire inside of you that you want a little bit more, you let that drive you and just keep pushing. Find the little things that you enjoy. I know there's a lot of stay-at-homes or moms that are stuck in a 9-to-5. If you're good at organizing, or let's say you're good at making cheese boards or even ballooning, making balloons for parties, there's always a side quote-unquote hustle is what I call in Ladyshark, How to Become a Millionaire in Your 30s. There's always something that you can hone in on to add income and give you that financial freedom one day that everyone looks for.
Yeah, the title of the book is so provocative. So if somebody goes out to buy that and sit down, what can they expect?
So basically, my advice isn't about an overnight success. It's embracing the process of personal growth and decision making, intuitive decision making, using your street smarts to gain financial literacy. And it's really the framework, how it's self-help. It gives you the go-to of how to think outside the box in order to achieve financial freedom.
Financial literacy, that sounds like a lot. Can you explain that a little bit to us?
Sure. So a lot of people are stuck in, we get this paycheck, we have bills to pay. Now what? So when you have financial literacy, it really starts from just getting a piece of paper, writing down what bills do you have per month that are the required necessities, how much is your paycheck, and just balancing the two is really the first step. And then knowing what are wants, what are needs, and what you can do to generate more income in order to have more wants and not have only enough money for the needs.
What would you say to the person who's listening to this right now and saying, my gosh, that sounds like a lot of work? But that's part of it is enjoying the path, isn't it?
Definitely. Like I said, it's always a journey, never-ending journey, even if it's little things. My advice is always to take it one day at a time. Even if you pay for something, you take the change that you receive, put it in an envelope. It doesn't have to be something so formal that you're going to go into stock market investing right away or putting money into a CD. But if you get change from your local grocery store, the deli, just for having a lunch, you take that change, you put it in an envelope and you stash it away. And that adds up little by little. As you get more advanced, I think knowledge is the number one step as to how you can get to the financial literacy. If you don't even know what bills you're required to pay and you just wing it every month, it's going to be difficult to really have and gain more knowledge about yourself and how you can grow. But one step at a time, you just have to baby step it. If you baby step just from having change every day, if you can then get that change to, let's say, putting away $5 a day. $5 a day, it doesn't sound like a lot, but you'd be surprised how quickly that can add up. And then you can take it from there and grow and use that as your baseline.
And it changes your life just going through the process. And Chrissy, I want to thank you for joining us today and inspiring us today.
Thank you so much.
Keep us posted on what's going on in your world.
Thank you. You're amazing. I hope that you have a great day.
You're amazing too, and it's been a pleasure. And we'll be back with more coming up next on Fox 8 News Now.